Those of y'all not familiar with the good brother, man, y'all got to go check him out, man. Rising star out here in the West Coast, man. Has battles on the Riot as well as other West Coast leagues, man. Y'all go ahead and show some love to the good brother right here. We got L.I. the Mayor on. Yo, what's going on with you, King?
Oh, man, just chilling, man. Just chilling, just pulling in from work. You know what I mean? My second job.
I heard that. First I want to tell you, I definitely appreciate you, calling up, man, and, showing some love. Definitely appreciate you.
All the time, man. I appreciate you taking out time in your day, man, and showing some love, man, and paying homage to the West Coast, man.
No problem, man. No problem. So, for those who may not be, as familiar with you, originally, where are you from, and how did you get your start in battle rap?
Well, you know what I mean? I'm from Compton. I was born and raised in Compton. You feel me? And, like, as far as my start in battle rap, as far as, like, one of my partners actually was battling before me. But, we both Mafia, which is Mafia Bank Boy. And he kind of, like, lost. That's still my boy, nothing personal. But I just felt like he gave a black eye to the brand a little bit. So I'm like, you know what? I mean, because I've been doing it. You know what I'm saying? I was born doing it, basically. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it since high school. So I'm like, man, let me go and hop up in here and show them that, the squad really got bars. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how I actually got started.
Okay. And so how long have you actually been doing it? You been like a few years now, or?
Yeah, probably, it's like a couple years, like 2 years, 2 years now.
Okay, so you're relatively new in the game.
Yeah, but it just seemed like, a lot of people say it seemed natural for me, but it seemed natural for me because I've been doing it, you feel what I'm saying, as far as before the cameras and all of that.
Yeah, well, I definitely, I've watched your battles, man. I definitely see it's a very natural, fluid kind of style that you have it. It really, to me, it's a very crisp West Coast style. Like, there's a certain feel to when, you're spitting that a lot of people, even though they're from here, they don't have. And it's not a knock against them. It's just a difference in the feel. Like, it's like the Saint and Geechee battle. Both from the West Coast, both putting on for the West Coast, but it's two different feels, different styles.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Don't get me wrong, man. Shout out to Saint, my boy Fire. But it's just we've been through so much. We've been through two different things. You know what I'm saying? Me and Geechee come from the same area. You know what I mean? I've been knowing Geechee 15, man, they're 20 years.
Okay, heard that. So, I wanted to ask you, man. I've been asking everybody this question. If you had to give, like, say, a top three, like a hit list, like top three people that you could battle them, you just want to take their head off, like you just want to kill these niggas, who would that top three be right now as far as the people you want to battle?
Like, as far as the people I want to battle, as far as I go, man, anybody can get it. But just me personally, you know what I'm saying, my top one, I'm not going to lie, is my boy Grizz. Because I battled him before, you know what I'm saying? And, I battled him for all the wrong reasons, you feel me? I battled Grizz for all the wrong reasons, you get what I'm saying? So Grizz would be the first person I have to put him in a box just to let him know. You're like, that was some fluke shit at the end of the day. But shout out to Grizz, though. And then, man, I want about like a T-Top, man. T-Top would be my number two, and then, like, my number three would be like a Sue Surf, man, to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I know I got to build my stock up, you know what I mean, and you know what I mean, make some more noise, but, you know what I mean, in the future, you know what I mean, that's who I would want to battle.
Okay. Now, I definitely feel, and, it's something that I always get into with people about when it comes to certain battlers saying their name is a little too high or you got to put in more work. To a certain point, I agree if you're going to be one of those battlers. But there's only a handful of those people in battle rap that can brand themselves to be bigger than what battle rap will give you. Like, you have your Conceited, your Hitman, Charlie Cliff, those kind of people, even Surf.
Exactly.
But not everybody is that.
Exactly.
Yeah, and a lot of people, they try to force that.
Exactly, but see, a lot of people that try to force that, they be scared, bro. Scared, man, because they know. They watching, they see you, and they know. like, man, if I get in the ring with him, it ain't finna be just like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then at the end of the day,
yeah.
just like at the end
Especially
of the
out
day,
here on the West, man. I be hearing people say this in the groups. And you know, to each their own. I can't judge another man and tell another man what his name is or, you know what I'm saying, what he's hitting for. But at the same time, out here in the West, man, we building out here. And we should have we have a lot of classic matchups, and a lot of people wouldn't start playing that diva role. And, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to battle nobody. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, I respect the people who do. Like, I've seen Yak. You know what I'm saying? He done battle people. Geechee, you see that he battle whoever. You know what I'm saying? Yourself included. Like I love battlers like that. Ron Compton's another one. Y'all just battle whoever, man, and put on and don't care about the name. Y'all just focused on the kill. Like, man, I'm over here to kill this dude.
Exactly, and that's what make. And then see, that's what I look at. That's what people fail to realize, man. That's what make you who you are. The hunger. Whoever can get it. Whoever. You know what I mean? That make people respect you even more when you feel like whoever. You can put a no Joe Blow, whoever. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm a fan of the battlers who every battle they're consistent. Like you have your JC, Danny Myers, another person. Every time you see them, they battle whoever, and they consistently bring 3 rounds.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Speaking of Danny Myers, man. Shout out to Geechee, man. You know what I mean? At Bizzle Bar Fest, man, he battled Danny Myers, man. So y'all be ready for that too, man. Got to give a shout out to my boy.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But we definitely gonna talk about that battle too, because I've been hearing a lot of people, you know, they be talking about. It kills me when they talk about the West, and then the first thing out of people's mouth is, oh, the West don't have this, the West don't have that, y'all not doing this, y'all not doing that, y'all not battling each other. Then you have a battle like this with Geechee and Danny, and y'all not even talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody want to talk about it. Like,
exactly,
okay,
that's crazy.
Y'all begging for these matchups, but then when they pop off, y'all quiet over there. Okay.
Exactly. This is gonna be a fucking classic, man. Excuse me, it's gonna be a classic.
Yeah. Most definitely. So, you know, I wanted to, ask you, man, for your upcoming battles that you have, coming up, man, what's your schedule looking like, man? You about to go on a killing spree? I mean, what we looking for right here?
Well, yeah, I mean, as of right now, man, I was supposed to battle the kid Clutch, man, on the West Coast Elite, but we couldn't get it situated. He talking about he ain't battling no more to the summer. You feel what I'm saying? But it's just, man, like I said, man, I had battled Grizzly. Like I said, I didn't do my best. So now they know I smell blood. You get what I'm saying? So it's like really opponents now, they're like, man, if I get in the ring with him, it's greedy. So they pulling the same thing we was just talking about. Oh, what me battling you gonna do for me?
Yeah, see, that stuff, and maybe it's something I'm just going to have to, I don't want to say get used to in this day and age, but see, I'm from the old school of battle rap, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been watching battle rap and things related to battle rap since, like, the early 90s. I'm talking about, man, I was like 4 or 5 years old trying to find everything. You know what I'm saying? If it was a cypher or freestyle, battles, you know what I'm saying? My family in the East Coast, they would plug me to certain stuff. Anything I could get my hands on, you know what I'm saying, that's what I was trying to do, as far as battle rap. And back then, people wasn't ducking each other. You know what I'm saying? If you had somebody who was like, hey, I'll smoke you right now, like, what's good? You'd be like, oh, okay. Is that what's up? Okay, let's get it.
Man.
And y'all would go ahead and battle and see who really is that dude.
Come on, man. That's the era I come from, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, like, before the cameras and all that, I've been doing it since high school and all that. And that's how we got it. I could just hear a dude rhyming, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm rhyming now. I mean, and then you know how it always go from y'all rhyming, and everybody like, ooh, it turned into a battle right then and there. Ain't no script, ain't no planned out. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So I was already cut. From that cloth. So once I got in the game and seeing how most of these cats be doing it, I'm like, wow, what y'all scared? Or are you scared to lose? You know what I'm saying? Because you got to give a person the opportunity to beat the best if they talking about they the best, even if they the underclass. If a person so much the best.
Yeah, and that's another thing too, man. It's like a lot of times people say that, well, you ain't got a big name or you ain't had enough battles, you ain't seasoned enough. And it's like we never know what somebody is capable of until you give them that look. You know what I'm saying? Like you had the Hitman and John battle. That's probably John's biggest battle, and he took full advantage of that moment. He's like, okay, this is what y'all gonna give me? I'm here. But it took Hitman to say, hey, I give the young dude a shot. Let's go ahead and put it on the biggest platform. You know what I'm saying? It just so happened to be on the biggest card that Battle Rap's ever had, period. You know what I'm
saying? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing. He handled his business. And that's what I'm saying. And like him, like I respect him for that. But it's just like for some reason, like you say, man, on this West Coast, it's like a person don't want to give you a shot because it's like at the end of the day, before the Grizz battle, right? I've never lost. You get what I'm saying?
So you never lost?
Yeah. Other than the Grizz battle, I never lost a battle. You can check my file. I ain't never lost.
Yes, sir. Talk that shit.
So it's like, man, like, okay, I choke in my third round against Grizz, correct. You feel what I'm saying? But damn, it's like, oh, I have no stock no more all of a sudden? Or is y'all scared? Which one is it?
And that's very selective, too, because you have people like Saint who, you know, they had their moments where they wasn't, you know, fully prepared. They choked, you know what I'm saying? But then they get a big battle like the one you had with Geechee, and then you over there putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? There's been plenty of people who have choked in a battle before, but you know their body of work speaks for itself, where they're going to be that type of person where you can't fuck around in front of them.
Exactly, and they got the nerve to be like, oh, you ain't battled that many people that dope. And whoop-de-whoop-whoop. But I'm like this, bro. I take who they give me. See, I'm not like y'all. I don't just wait. Who, y'all want who? Tell them to come on. Who? Tell them to come on. Who? Tell them to come on. Whoever want
it. Yeah, most definitely.
You feel what I'm saying? And it's crazy because it's like, perfect example. I know you heard of Tink the Demon, right?
Yeah.
I know you heard of Shy Dog, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you know, Shy Dog just beat Tink the Demon.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, exactly. But I beat Shy Dog. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that battle was crazy. For those of y'all who ain't checked that battle out, by the way, go watch that shit, man. I believe that was on the Riot, too, man. That shit was fucking fire.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I can't think. I feel I won, and then, you know, out there from the reviews, I mean, people say I won. You see what I'm saying? Not taking nothing away from Shy Dog, because Shy Dog stupid, dumb fire. And shout out to Shy Dog, you know what I mean? You feel what I'm saying? Shout out, man, for that Tink the Demon win, too, man. I mean, that lean line was fire.
Yeah, most definitely. One thing I'll say, too, and I want to get your take on this, is people like Tink the Demon, they're dope. They're fire. But I feel like because they're being pushed by that machine that is URL and that area, which is New York, that a lot of people tend to get a little more love and get a little more praise and a little more, you know, they're a little more visible than the average everyday person. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to ask you, like, do you feel like for you to, you know, really get that exposure and really, like, do what you're trying to do in battle rap, do you feel like you have to go to New York or go to URL, or do you feel like you can put in the work here and just put on where you at?
Like, I feel like, you feel what I'm saying? I feel like that you can put on the work here. You feel what I'm saying? And make your name, but it's still at the same time, me personally, I want to go to New York to prove a point because I feel like New York don't respect us. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's not about going to New York because I feel like we can make a big buzz out here on our own. But I feel like about going to New York is we got to go to New York just to prove a point because they don't respect us. You see how when Danny go out there, how they be acting? You see it on cam.
Yeah, that's another thing too, man. Is that and shout out to I done had the homie Elo Stacks on. Shout out to him, RA. You know, shout out to them. You know, the East Coast fan to come out here.
Yes,
you know,
sir,
put in work and give us great battles over here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. But they were saying that there is no bias. But my thing is like, I know it's not a bias where you think everybody's like that. But it's like with Danny Myers, it's like he went over there and bodied Rex, but everybody was talking about, oh, no, he lost in the building. Rex was cooking him. And then you see the footage, and Rex was looking real trash. Like, that was mixtape Rex, real talk.
Hey, come on, man. You already know, man. Come on. And she timing him and all of that. Like, come on, time?
Yeah.
You know what
I'm saying? That's why when I seen Danny get personal with him in the, with some of his bars when he had mentioned, you died on the same day as your nephew. Like, me personally, I want to say I'm not the biggest fan of personals, but if you're going to do it and the person's going to allow it, I don't really mind it. It's like, if they're not going to say anything about it, I just accept it. And when he said that shit to Rex, and I seen how Rex was reacting, especially when I seen Nunu react, I was cracking up. I was like, man, talk that shit.
That's what made it fire. That's what made it fire. You know what I'm saying? Because he hit that nerve. That's the whole. I don't know about everybody else, but when I step in that ring and I do what I want to do, that's my purpose. I want to push that button and make you want to fight. Because then that let me know I'm fired. Now, you know what I mean? If I'm just straight disrespectful, then you get what I'm saying. I know. But if I say in bars that's hitting and it's fire, and I'm making you upset, I'm loving it. That's what I came here to do, to get you out your character, make you choke.
Yeah. I want to see what your opinion is on personals. Are you a fan of personals, or are you somebody who feels like there's a line that has to be drawn when it comes to battles?
I'm like this, man. There's a line that needs to be drawn, man. Because you feel what I'm saying? 'Cause me, I'm from the streets. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like it's an automatic line. You get what I'm saying? It's like that's why if you notice, man, certain people only get certain stuff said to them. It's what you allow. At the end of the day, too, or if somebody want to walk that tightrope, that line, but at the end of the day, the personals should stop somewhere. You get what I'm saying? Like it's a line, man. You get what I'm saying? And that's just my thing. Like for me, bringing people, kids involved, and all of that, you know what I'm saying? That just really ain't, my thing. You get what I'm saying? Now it's like, but like say like a personal, we say something about like a dude mom or something. It depends on how you quote it. You get what I'm saying? And to see if it's fire or not. Like as we know, we didn't see Saint choke in battle. So when Gotti said, "I'll make your mama," and just to see who choked first, that was fire.
Yeah. But see, my thing, like, I feel it's different out here and when I say the West, this is where I'm from. I'm born and raised in Sacramento, so I only know California. I only know gang culture. I only know California gang. So for me, personals like what Cortez did to B-Dot at the end of his third when he tried to mention his gang, for me, I don't want any battle rapper to come out here and think that's cool because that shit could have went left and Cortez could have ended up in a bag, a literal bag.
Exactly.
For that saying that stupid shit. And for me, I don't like that because out here, we was like, when they was battle rapping out there in the 80s and 90s, we was out here gangbanging. Like, shit was way different out here. So when you come with personals, it's like you can have a calm head as a battler, but you got that one homeboy who's like, man, like after this battle or during the battle, if you say something reckless, I'm on your line.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like a catch-22. It's like I don't know really how to call it, but I know out here it's different. Like I can't explain it to people who are not from here. It's different out here in the West. It's way different.
Facts. And that's like, and that's another thing too. Like that's how, and that's like I be nervous about going into a battle. You feel what I'm saying? It's like because that's why I know the tables is turned. And like a lot of battlers that I battle though, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I tell them, I mean, bro, if you got something to say about my hood, bro, don't say it because you ain't gonna like the outcome. Because I really don't got too much control of that.
And that's another reason why some battles out here on the West can't even happen because of the gang politics. Certain people funking, and you just want to have a battle, you can't even have the battle. And people don't even understand that. They're like, oh, man, it's just battle rap. Y'all should be able to battle. It's like, no. Like, you don't get it, bruh.
Like, people still dying every day.
Yeah, like, I remember Traz, shout out to LA Battlegrounds, they was talking about it. Like, sometimes we want to book a battle, but it's like, you got to understand the politics. Like, you can't just book that battle if you know they're funking or if you know it's a right. Like, you can't even do it. Like, you got to kind of just pass on that.
And then it's like,
and try to get something else.
It's like the locations. It's not easy to pick a location.
Yeah. Because even if people consider like a square area, like I heard people like, oh, well, I just live in Hollywood or I just live, in like the hills or something. It's like, bro, you don't think that real street dudes is out there? Like, you didn't see how many of these rappers get caught up, at the mall and whatnot. Like, come on.
And not just that. It's
nowhere
like
is really safe like that. Like, you still gonna get caught.
Come on, they act like they trying to act like Hollywood and Beverly Hills is not 10, 15 minutes away from South Central. It's right there.
Yeah.
And it don't take nobody long to get there.
Yeah, it's the same thing out here where I'm at in Sacramento. Like, I grew up in Oak Park. That was predominantly a Blood neighborhood. Now, right up the street from Oak Park, you go through a different type of neighborhood. There's a Crip hood.
You got the North Highlands,
like maybe a mile or two up the street.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like there's a lot of, and people be like, well, you live over here, you like 20 minutes away from the hood, you're good. And it's like, no, where you think everybody trying to move to get away from the hood? You think they just left their attitude in the hood? Like they still the same.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I stayed in Sac myself for a few years.
Okay. Yeah, man. L.A., SoCal, man, that's like my second home, man. I got so much family that's out there, man, and that's like my second home. Every time I've ever been out there, they've always shown me love, you know what I'm saying, out there in SoCal. So, definitely shout out to all of Los Angeles, man, all of SoCal in general, man.
Man, shout out to Northern Cal, man. Facts, man.
Yeah, that's well done. But I wanted to... I want to ask you something, man, because I hear your style, like, when I watch your battles, I'm like, okay, this is a very aggressive form of battle rap. Like, there's none of that, I'm just going to sit here and kind of just go through some bars and make some rhyme, make some sound good. Like, it's like, nah, I'm barking on you type, style that I see from you when you're battling. Who are some of your early influences like that? When you seen them, you're like, okay, I got to battle now.
Well, like far as battle rap, it was like the Cassidys, Murder Mooks. You feel what I'm saying? But it's just like I came up. That's just how I am. Like I always just want to. I want to punk you on stage. That's just how I am. I want to get in your face. I want to bark on you. I want to punk you on stage. You feel what I'm saying? And then that's how Murder Mook was in the beginning. You feel what I'm saying? He want to get up there and he want to really talk that shit.
Mhm.
So for me, it was like more Murder Mook and Cassidy, man, like this for me,
Oh, yeah. Sidebar to anybody who, when y'all listen to this, y'all heard him say Cassidy. Stop hating on that man because he probably ain't the same dude now. Back in the day when I was, when battle rap was, really getting, started. Talk about like the late 90s, early 2000s, man. You can't find somebody else who was putting in more work than Cassidy, man. There's a lot of battlers right now who started because of him. But a lot of people don't like to pay homage to the older battlers. Like they'll salute Lux because Lux battles a lot, but they won't salute Mook. They won't salute Cassidy. They won't salute, other dudes, Iron Solomon. You know what I'm saying? They won't salute a lot of those dudes because they're like, oh, well, they're just back in the day. And it's like, they ain't got a battle right now, dude. Their legacy is solidified. Like, you was a battle rap fan in the early 2000s. You know who these dudes are.
Exactly. So that should tell you something. If you know who these dudes is, and they was battle rappers in the early 2000s, you know what I'm saying? That should tell you something. And then they just mad because Cass battled Disaster. But it's like at the end of the day, if they offer me that much chicken, I'm coming out of retirement too.
Hey, $250K, bro. That's
come on, man. Come on, man. And you could tell he still got it if he really was knee deep back up in it like that.
Cause you could tell he still has a little bit of some. I mean, it wasn't the most Chris Cassidy that we're used to seeing, but at the same time, you could tell if he really went and just got in that bag, it'd be ugly for some people, man. Bro.
You got to think about it. He been gone. He was gone from the game 10, 15. 10, 15 years, he ain't had a battle since that battle.
Yeah, that's a fact, man.
You,
I wanted
you
to
know what
ask
I'm
you
saying?
this. I asked Geechee this the other day. Shout out to Geechee, man, good brother right there. You know, because a lot of people, and this tends to come up a lot now ever since B-Dot really has been getting, you know, his proper just due as far as his, you know, his craft and what he puts into the game and all that, and his material and whatnot. But I wanted to ask you, because a lot of fans, they don't understand the concept of somebody who can be a street dude, can be you know what I'm saying, be gang banging, but still be on positive shit. You know what I'm saying? Where it's not really so much you just on reckless shit 24/7. It's more so like if something popped off, I'm with it, but at the same time, I'm still trying to, put something positive out there. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted you to, like, if you could try to, like, explain that to the people, like, what's your take on somebody who, you know, they really about their life, but at the same time, you can still be on some positive shit.
Exactly, perfect. I mean, I got a perfect example for that. Man, I got a homie named Whopper. You feel what I'm saying? He did probably about 5, 6, 7 years. You know what I mean? And then he got out. I mean, real gangster, but he was cool. He's like, man, you know what, man? I'm cool, man. I'm gonna give my life to the Lord. Like, you feel what I'm saying? He positive. You know what I'm saying? I feel like me myself, I'd be a sucker to be like, oh no, I don't want you to do that. So basically, what I'm saying, my outlook on it is just because you bang, don't make you stupid, basically. You know what I'm saying? It don't make you stupid. It don't make you naive to everything that's going on. It don't make you naive that your people need to be uplifted, and it take a real man to step up on, and whether he gangbang or not, and try to uplift his people.
Yeah, that's a fact. A lot of people don't understand how gangbanging started in the first place. They just think it was awesome. This my hood, this your hood, we beefing. It's like, nah, gangs was created because when the Panthers got killed off, you had racist white gangs out here creating havoc in our community. So we needed something to defend ourselves. You know what I'm saying? They don't even want to understand that concept. So when B-Dot, you know, does what he does, they're like, oh, nah, he's trying to go back to gang, man. It's like he's not going back to anything. That was how it originally started. Like, y'all, you know, in these other parts of the country, y'all barely in your second generation of gangbang. Like, we almost in our fourth. We're in our third generation right now. Like, it's different out here. Like, the shit y'all doing now, we did that back in the 70s and 80s, bro. Like, we're past that. You know what I'm saying? Like, gang shit out here don't even look the same as what you would have seen in the night. It don't even look the same. You know what I'm saying? It's different. Like, there's a lot of politics out here. You know, a lot of laws that they done put into place where you can't do the same shit that you used to do. You know what I'm saying?
In fact, like people still just how like you said, people so much lost and don't know what's going on. It's like far as on the East Coast and far as other places, they still think you get killed for wearing a certain color, and it ain't even like that.
Yeah, I know out here in Sacramento, like, because when they started putting in these new laws, like the all-in laws, like if you was with somebody who was, you know, gang affiliated, and you riding with them or something, everybody going. It don't even matter if you're not affiliated or not, you going with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they have them type of laws now, so it's like, even out here, a lot of people, like you said, with the colors, a lot of people don't trip on the colors. It's just more territorial to the neighborhood now. Like, there's still gangbanging. There's still people who will trip on it, but it's more territorial where it's like, okay, we had to adapt to the conditions that surround us because they trying to, you know, box in what we were all about, you know, back in the day.
Exactly. They better not be. It's just crazy like that, man. They don't, you know what I mean? They don't understand, man. Like, you know what I mean? It's more. It ain't really where you from. It's how you come. They don't understand though. I had to get you killed if you're in the wrong area.
Yeah. Yeah, that. See, it's so deep, man, and people. I just feel like battle rap fans, they're so used to the East Coast normalizing certain things for them, but not even trying to put it on the East Coast, but just all of the places where it was highlighted for battle rap in general back in the day. They've taken that to think like that's the real world, and it's like it's not. Like, if y'all come here, it's not like that here. A lot of the shit that y'all get away with in these blogs or shit y'all say in the battles. And, you know, like you had a battle with two dudes who supposedly is beefing. You had Surf and Suge, right? You know what I'm saying? Rival hoods and whatnot. There's no way you can have two Crips out here battling each other if you from rival hoods and have that. Like, there's no way you couldn't even have that battle. And if you tried to have that battle, it's not even like you're not even gonna have. Like, as soon as that flyer comes out, it's over. Like,
not no
can't do that.
Not no Grape Street, no neighborhood. It ain't happening.
You know, and I'm not trying to shit on none of them brothers because I know in other parts of the country they do have certain sets that, you know, kind of branched out and whatnot. So shout out to y'all. I'm not saying none of y'all is fake or none of y'all ain't really about it. It's just, it's a difference out here. And I feel like with battle rap, it's like everybody from the West gets critiqued at a, you know what I'm saying, a slight angle. And it's like, nah, like, to be real, this is like the realest part, of, you know what I'm saying, of the country. Like, this is authentic. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. That's facts.
So, yeah, you know, that we could definitely go all day on that, man, because,
man,
you know I get to a point, man, with West Coast battle rap, man. I'm like, man, we already done show we can rap. We already know we got hitters out there like yourself, Geechee, Dot. You know what I'm saying? We go on and on with that list. But it's like now it's like I just want to build, man. I just want to get this shit to a point where it's like, okay, we don't need y'all cosign. We don't need y'all respect. We just gonna take our respect. We gonna build out here and make y'all fuck with us. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm on. Like, we gonna take our respect, man. You feel what I'm saying? And then I know some people say it ain't no bias, and it's like, but sometimes I feel like you clearly see somebody getting cooked. And then, like, for example, I'm not gonna even lie to you. Like, I'm gonna say it's biased because I done seen the bias firsthand. All right, we go to New York. Me, Geechee Gotti, go to New York. Geechee Gotti got a battle against New York against a dude named I think it was like T.Y. or something like that, right? So I'm talking about Gotti first round, fire, no reaction. I'm talking about no reaction, like, you know what I mean? You got a couple people, like, you know how it go.
Yeah, that's another thing, too. They still ain't dropped that battle. Yet.
Oh yeah, because they did my boy kind of greasy, man. When it came down to it, man, to keep it all the way real. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it all the way good. You know what I mean? And I really don't care how whoever feel about it. You know, Geechee had that the battle at the bunker battle, right?
Yeah.
So they tell Geechee if he do the battle at the bunker battle, they ain't gonna. Yeah, They said the battle at a bunker battle. If he do that battle, then they not gonna drop the battle he just did for URL. But you know, we our own man. We like, okay, well, fuck it. I'm saying he gonna do. He did, as you can see, he did the bunker battle. The battle don't drop.
I'm going to be real. It was a much better look for him with that bunker battle than I felt that PG battle would have been, because it would have been another thing where they would have been like, oh, yeah, this dude spit too. And he would have got thrown into that whole PG system. You know what I'm saying? At a certain point, I feel like if you've already put in the work, that whole system, that PG system, I don't even think it really works. It's like there's a lot of people who is dope, who y'all forced to go in there and battle people who you already know. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm trying to say don't battle these people, but it's a clear, you know, advantage, or, you know what I'm saying, a gap in between skill set. You know what I'm saying? That's like when they were trying to tell B-Dot, oh, you need to battle a PG. And it's like, dude, B-Dot just had the best battle of the year last year, and probably, to be honest, in my opinion, the best battle of all time just based on substance alone. You know what I'm saying? Like,
him with Daddy Myers, unbelievable.
Yeah, yeah, man. It's just a lot of stuff, man. And, you know, I never want to just come off like, oh, I'm just going to complain about the East Coast or anything. But there's a lot of politics and battle rap to just make this shit. It's like, man, why the fuck this shit got to go on, man? Like, if you fire, you putting on, you know what I'm saying, respect it.
Exactly. It's like if I'd have had 20 battles already and I didn't put work in at all 20 battles, and, you know what I mean, I had probably 5 dope dudes, what I got to do a PG for?
Yeah, And that's just so they can go ahead and, one, save money, you know what I'm saying, two, get a free battle. You know, it's a lot of shit, man. It's just in my opinion. I just don't understand. I don't really understand how it works. You got people who go over there for a PG. They've been battling for like 10 years. Like, what are you talking about? They need, like, nah.
Yeah, like, it's
sense.
facts. Like, that don't make no sense at all. Like, he been battling all this time. They tell me he need a PG for what? I showed you I could do it at a high level. So give me a high level person.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. If I could see, because like I said, your style is very aggressive, man. And politics, we get the politics aside. There's a few people I would want to see you battle, man. If we could just get politics put to the side, I think you versus a dude like Suge would be crazy.
Man, come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I feel like
man.
you versus like. Even the dude Suge battle, Bad News. That dude, you know what I'm saying? It's just that feel, man. Like certain battles, you just, even if you say, oh, this person ain't got a bigger name as this person, it's the style class. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't describe it no better way, man. But it's just that feel you get from the battle. Like if I seen Geechee versus Calico, that would be a fire battle. That'd be a crazy battle.
Hey, man, crazy. That'd be crazy because you feel it. You know the real talk is in the room. The believability, you feel what I'm saying? Because you know, it feel like the words they say gonna get them indicted tomorrow.
Yeah, for real talk, man. Like, and I salute y'all, man. You, Geechee, you know, I salute y'all, man, for not allowing battle rap to make y'all compromise who y'all are just to go ahead and battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some people who will just try to compromise, you know, who they are. For fans, for views, for leagues, you know what I'm saying, for certain coasts, you know what I'm saying. You know, I salute y'all, man, for just being authentic to yourself and be like, fuck it, man. Whatever I get out this game, whatever y'all trying to fuck with, man, we here, though. Like, y'all can't, you know what I'm saying, y'all can't shun us. We just being ourselves authentic, man. I feel like that really for y'all, that separates y'all from a lot of different battlers, man, who just try so hard for people's approval and just to get views.
Exactly, you feel what I said? Because like, and I respect that and I appreciate that love, you know what I mean? And that's what we intend to do because it's like this. The streets watch it, you feel what I said? The streets is a big supporter of battle rap also, as well as the people. Shout out to all the battle rap fans, by the way. You feel what I said? But it's like the streets ain't going to die. If you hot, you hot. And then it's like, I feel like we're going to force their hand anyway. Like, you know what I mean? You're going to have to call eventually.
Yeah, that's real talk. That's real talk, man. I want to ask you, you know, one more thing here while I got you on the line, man. So, in this next year, man, you know, we looking at almost March right now, man. So, in like the next year, man, what can we expect from you, man? We're gonna see you on some different platforms. We're gonna see you having some, you know, some of those crazy names. I heard your hit list earlier, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to seeing that hit list. You know what I'm saying? Getting reduced where you start taking these dudes' head off.
Facts, man. Facts. Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? Whoever, like I said, whoever wrote it, man, they can get it. But, yeah, man, I'm working on my mixtape also called L.I. the Mayor, man, Voice to the People. You know what I mean? So be looking forward to that to drop, I mean, sometime this year, man. That's one of the things I'm working on. As far as battles go, I'm just trying to get it together as far as whoever wants it. Because as of right now, man, a lot of people really ain't trying to battle me for some unapparent reason. You feel what I'm saying? And, like, my opinion is the only reason I can say is what y'all scared. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm saying it right over the station, man. Whoever want to battle the mayor, man, set it up.
That's what I'm talking about. I like that, bro. I like that. Nigga, set it up. Y'all heard what I'm saying? LA Battlegrounds, Riot, A-Hat,
yeah,
KOTD, or whoever, man. Set it up, man. Stop running.
Yeah. Let's set it up, man. You feel what I'm saying? We can do it just like we did it at the Riot, man, on the street. We don't got no venue or nothing. We can do it in the parking lot.
Hey, man, I like that, man. You know what I'm saying? That real gutter just, man, fuck it. We taking this back to the street, man. Let's just go ahead and go, man. All we need is two people battling in a camera, bro. Let's go. That's
Come on,
shit
man.
I'm talking about, man.
Man, take it back to the essence of the game.
Man, for real. That's what made the Smack DVDs pop like how they did, because you just seen them. They in the hood, on the corner. Just had a whole hood come out, and we got two people battling.
And that's what made it fire. You feel what I'm saying? Because anybody can show up. Anybody can, you feel what I'm saying? And then, like you said, that's just the problem with the West Coast. It's hard to do that. You get what I'm saying on the West? Just to pick any corner and just get busy.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Because then you got to think about who's over there, what gang's there, if they beefing with somebody there. You know, it's too much, man.
Yeah,
it's sad it has to be like that, man, but
yeah, even
you know, that's just the way it is.
Fact, even if you're beef with them, you got to see if they're going to allow you over there.
Yeah, you might have to pay them off. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like there's other politics involved. Like, that shit happens out here, man. Well, I've tried to set up certain shit out here in my city where it's like, okay, let's go ahead and get them. You know, young brothers, they want to go ahead and battle, see who has the better, material, let's go. And then, I'm trying to find neutral locations for both of them, and it's like I can't find a neutral location. It's like, well, damn. Like, I got to do this over the phone? Like, how? Like, it's crazy. But, if you from here, you understand it. Like, I understand it fully. You know what I'm saying? Some things just can't happen. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You'll get a battle out of those people, though, that can still be just as dope. You know what I'm
saying? Exactly. Just as dope. Fact.
Sir, but, yeah, man, once again, man, I definitely appreciate you, calling up, man, and, chopping it up with us for a minute, man. I want to give you these last few minutes here, man, to go ahead and do any shout-outs that you have. Also, give you a chance to go ahead and plug. Like, I know you say you got your mixtape you're working on and everything, your music, where they can find it, and all that, man. I'll let these last few minutes be all you, King.
Well, yeah, man, y'all can look up at me on L.I. the Mayor, man, on YouTube, man. Instagram, L.I._the Mayor, Facebook, L.I. the Mayor. You know what I mean? Everything is L.I. the Mayor. Shout out to Geechee Gotti, man. Look out for that No Studio on 3. That'll be out, this year, within the next month or two, man. You know what I mean? So just shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody on the radio station, man. Show me love having the Mayor on there.
Oh, yeah, man, that's 100, man. I definitely appreciate you coming on, man. I'm going to get you back up here real soon, man, probably after the Geechee battles Danny, man, kind of get your thoughts about that whole entire card, because the whole entire card is crazy, too.
Crazy. Yeah, it's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, man, but I definitely appreciate you calling up, King.
All right, man. Thanks for the love, King, man. Anytime.
Yes, sir. I got you locked in, man. We'll be in touch.
All right. Have a good one, man.
All right, you too.